Rogers, are you there? Come in. Rogers, do you hear me?
This is Rogers, Major. I'm here. Over.
Rogers, have you entered the lair yet? Over. Have you entered the lair?
No, Major. I'm really not too thrilled about this, to be honest with you.
Don't be a coward, Rogers. Do your job. You know your mission. Get in there.
Yeah, real easy for you to say. You're in the shuttle where it's nice and safe. I'm over here about to get eaten. All those yeomen always get eaten. Every episode.
What was that?
Oh, nothing, sir. Nothing. About to go into the first room, sir.
Excellent. Proceed.
Okay, seems alright to proceed into the first area. So let me go check it out. Oh, that seemed alright. Major, entered the first area and everything seems fine.
So I was on planet Uranus, Candy, and you wouldn't believe what happened. These two Gilo monsters came out and started flexing their muscles. So I immediately just...
Major? Major?
And we were just shooting away at them, blowing them to pieces. Oh, excuse me for a minute. What, Rogers? Can't you see I'm busy right now?
You're busy. I'm in the middle of this godforsaken planet. On an abandoned space station, crawling full of aliens, and you're busy?
Do your job, Rogers. So, Candy, I was wondering maybe later, you know, the commissary, maybe we can have lunch together.
Alright, I guess it's time to head into the next room. Oh God! It's full of aliens! What am I supposed to do? Major! Major! I've run into a whole bunch of aliens! What do I do?
Rogers, remain calm. Remain calm at all times. And shoot the leader.
Oh God, which one's the leader? They're all green and plastic looking. What am I supposed to do? My God! I wish somebody had painted these. Is there anyone out there that can save me? Dear God, I'm in for it. They're closing in. Excuse me, but, I think possibly I can help. Who said that? It's me, the guy behind the camera. Looks like you got a bunch of aliens bearing down on you and you don't know who's who. But, how about if I paint them up and make things a lot easier? You can do that? I sure can. You really can do that? Hold on for a second. First of all, let me get these guys out of here. Wow, thanks. Yeah, in my new series, Start to Finish, we're going to open up the box, take a look at everything, paint everything, and then come back and you can deal with these aliens once we get them all painted up. What do you think about that? And that way, you can press the Major. Wow, that's fantastic. Maybe I'll even get a medal out of this. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but at least you'll look nice dying.
Hi.
What?
Welcome to the first installment of Start to Finish. Now, what we do here is we take a board game from the wrapper all the way to completion, meaning a complete playthrough. But in between there, we go and do the box opening. We also do if there's miniatures, we're going to paint the miniatures. 90% of the games that we'll be doing will have miniature components. So we'll do a complete paint through, and then from there we'll do the rules and then a playthrough. So you get the game from the minute I open it to the minute we play the last roll of dice, or play the last card, depending on what the game is. Now, to start off, the first game that we're going to be doing is Space Cadets Away Missions. And as you see, I haven't even opened the wrapper. So we're going to open that together, and we're going to see what's inside. And there's a ton of miniatures here, so we're going to paint those guys up. But right now, in this first installment, let's see what's inside and talk a little bit about the game. let's take a look.
Alright, so here we have Space Cadets away missions. This looks pretty good. So let's take a look what we got here. I thought it had something to do with that Space Cadet game, which I haven't played, but I heard was very, very good. But the minute I heard it was kind of a dungeon crawl in space, hey, I'm in. I am a sucker for a dungeon crawl. So we take off the lid. And I'm not going to gush over the components, but, you know, you guys can, you know, this gives you guys a good look at what's going on. These are the tiles, and you got a ton of chits that go with it. Force field belt, Mysterium. There's all kinds of different types of scenarios, supposedly. These rooms are pretty nice. This looks like this could be pretty good. They're all hallways with doors and so forth and so on. Okay, so you only get, what, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15? I'd be shocked. Oh, okay. Here's the rule book. Now, the one thing I heard about this, okay, is that there are a ton of scenarios in it. This booklet is pretty thick, and it's just filled of different types of scenarios and so forth and so on. We got some good pictures that we can use, which is going to be kind of key, because when we paint these guys up, which we're going to take a look at very soon, alright, we can see what the leader is going to look like, the saucerman, the brains. I wonder if you could take the brains out so we can paint it. If not, we'll make do. There's even bugs. This looks like it's going to be a fun game, and this could be something that Space Leeches, okay. Oh, I got a great idea for them. Okay. Sentinels, Thralls. Poor guy. Alright, cool. And let's take a look at some game turns. It's really easy. It is basically, you get signed action points, and each character has a specific job to do, and so they get special types of things. It is, as you can see, a tile-based laying game, and we'll take a little more extensive look in it once we get everything all painted up. It's based on a D10 system, which is cool because I like to roll D10s. I know for a fact that when you roll the lower number, that's going to be your hit number. Each character has a card, and they can carry a certain amount of weapons. Their hit points are measured by cubes, and oxygen plays a big role in this. How much oxygen you have. Let's see. Still looking for some scenarios. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. This is just a rule book, and that's pretty hefty rule book. Let's see, scenarios. Nope, it's just all that. Okay, there's more tiles here. Good. Because they're going to say, if you only got 12 tiles, there's really not that much of a difference of things that you can do. Very cool. And upside down, you know, it's mysterious, each thing you go into. Spawning vats. Very interesting. This has my attention, folks. Oh, okay. Yeah, so, okay, here's the scenario book. Oh, yeah, and this is pretty hefty. This is 42 pages of scenarios, and they have them for all these different planets. Let's see if you guys can see that. Mercury alien probe, escape from slaver saucer, and I believe there's a way that you can even make up your own stuff, which is, you know, the playability is really there. Rocket ship assault, extraction mission, tunnel of terror, command ship 2. There's a couple that all link together. Let's see if there's more. Nope. Okay, so they all come and they explain everything in detail. Like this one here is a bug hunt. Uranus bug hunt. Okay. Oh wow. Tells you where to put the markers, different discovery tokens. Very nice. I think this will be a very simplified but fun game. Alright, There we go. We got some special tiles that sure played into the scenario. All right, you get a whole bunch of stuff. Elevator, monsters from the ID. I guess we'll figure that one out. Yeah, you get a lot of stuff in here. Very nice. Here's your action point counters, non-combat action points. That's for like doctors and so forth and so on. And here, let's see here. This was a little pricey at 69 bucks. Not that I care, because I buy everything anyways. But I'm sorry, I had to take that off camera for a second. Chief Lance DeSoto, first officer. That's what I was talking about, the non-combat AP. Dr. Hugo Garcia, Yeoman Cookie Hannah. Professor Russell Phelan. God, if I could speak. Captain Ben Riggs. Alright. So, you know what's really nice about this is you get a good idea of the paint scheme that we'll be using. So, we're going to match them up exactly like the cards, which is going to help when I do the paint walkthrough. Cool. Overkill summary, Rocketeer summary, description of the game summary. Cool. I'm sure these cards come into play, and bags for a ton of chits. Alright, let's get this out here. Let's take this insert out. We don't need that. Let's get this stuff back in here, because the main thing that we're going to be looking at now is, now that we've gone through the basic part of the game, is seeing what we got for figures. Alright, let's see what kind of quality we got here that we can work with. Now, it's a funny thing, and when it comes to board games, you get varying quality. Now, if you're a miniature player like I've been, you know, I've done both. I've always been a board gamer, always been a miniature guy. But the thing is that you get varying qualities in board games. So sometimes you get things where you go, oh boy, this is going to be a real struggle to try to bring what we want to do, because you want to keep and have the detail. You just don't want a blob of something out there. So let's take a look at what we got here. And yeah, these are very, very workable. Very workable. They almost have a 50s kind of feel to it. And yeah, this is going to work out just fine. We're going to have fun with this. We're going to have fun with this. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We got, oh, that's the thrall. Yeah, the guy that became a thrall. See, that's the thing. You can't tell these guys apart unless you pick them up. Like this dude's a space alien. We know he's a space alien. But if these were on the board at the same time and there were a bunch of them, you know, it'd be kind of hard to tell them apart. So that's the cool thing, is that we're going to paint this box set before we even play it. And it's not going to take us long. I'll mow right through this. So let's take that aside. I'm interested in those brains in a jar. Okay, this here, let me take it out so you can see it on the camera. Okay, these are those worm things. These will breeze right through. I can't wait to show you the technique on those. I've already got it in my head. And you gotta have space bugs, right? My God, they just look like spiders. Oh, okay. There we go. And we got some more. Oh, we got some bigger aliens. Has anybody ever seen This Island Earth? They remind me of a little bit of the monsters from This Island Earth at the very end of the movie, except they had claws hanging down. It was a 1950s movie. I'm sure none of you have seen it. If you have, put it in the comments. You get a gold star. So you got a bunch of these dudes in there. And let's see, brains in a jar. Here we go, we got them. I got to take this off camera for a second, so forgive me, folks. Well, we're definitely going to paint these up. But can we get at the brain in the... No, we can't get... See, I'm going to have to try to pop that out because I'm going to want to paint that brain. Oh, hold on. Oh yes, it does come off. Guess what? We're painting some brains in the jar, son. Yeah, you gotta paint those brains. It just makes it even cooler. There you go. You got a bunch of brains in a jar. This is kind of funny. Oh boy. Then I'll glue them. Never to be opened once they're painted. Okay, cubes. God, I like cubes. These are going to measure health, oxygen, and I believe usage of weapons. We have these for the bottom of the hero, so we know who's going to be different, but we're not going to need these. Why? We're going to paint these guys. That's why. And here is your D10. They give you 8 D10. And there you go. That is the whole premise of what's in the box. Like I said, I don't care for unboxings, but I think in this series, if I do it really quick, just kind of show you what's going on, and the main thing is to get to what we're going to paint. And I think we're going to keep with the scheme that we saw in the books. We will talk about that in the next episode. So there you go. Start to finish, we've opened up the box, we've taken a look. Now the main thing is to get these on the table, which is our part 2 episode. So we'll get them on the table, we'll get them all painted up. You guys will work with me, and if you guys get the game, that'll be even better. We can paint them together, and then we'll go over the rules, and we'll do a playthrough.
We went through the box. What did you guys think? I think you get quite a bit for a box. And I think we could do a lot of cool things with the away missions. Space Cadet has nothing to do with Space Cadet, except it's probably made by the same company. It looks really interesting. Has a 50s feel to it. I think we can do a lot of things with these miniatures. Sorry, I'm trying to pop them out. We can get something really, really going. The plastic seems a little flimsy. So I'm going to be very, very careful when what type of primer I select for these. So I'll let you know what we go to use. So the next thing is to kind of break these down, and I'll go over what colors that you're going to need, and then I'll walk over the paint through, and that'll be in our next segment or episode. It'd be episode, yeah. This will be part 1. Part 2, we'll do a complete paint through of this. And then part 3, we'll do the rules and an actual playthrough. So, with that said, thank you so much for watching this. Hope you enjoy this new series. It's going to be an ongoing series, and the minute something comes out, we're going to tackle it. And in the slow times of the year, we'll go back in time a little bit, because I got plenty on those shelves that need to be cracked open and painted. So, we're going to do everything, and if you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the bottom of this actual video. So, from start to finish, this is Rob Orrin, and we'll see you in the next episode.